Howdy, fellas and fellows. Welcome back to the channel. So, what'd you guys think about Ryan's girlfriend? Or ex, I should say. That whole situation, that's kind of, like, awesome that we found that, huh? So, let's get into this. This is something about a 70 Plymouth Roadrunner. Let's see what it's about. Now, see, they say they don't edit videos. See, that's time lapse. They edited the video. Boom.
Hi guys, welcome back.
And pretty good too, if I must say. That was actually pretty good.
Oh, we got no fun. Yeah. Check this out.
Who's got a new what?
Dedicated to my brother.
Dedicated to your brother. Oh god, this is gonna be something that's not good, is it?
Rebel Yell. My brother was born in Kentucky, everybody. I was born in Cincinnati. But my older brother Randy.
Fix your fucking legs, dog. You're walking.
We got
Come on.
flag.
Fix your fucking legs. Yeah, fucking
celebrate my brother. And we got this other great flag too. USA flag. This flag here is special too. It's been a long time since she flew. It's kind of dirty. It's been in the garage and
it's not
been still tacked up somebody's garage, poor thing. Now it's gonna fly here at Beamer's Son Garage. A
lot of people view that flag as hate.
God bless America. Got the Duke boys. It's the Duke boys. Fly, baby. There she goes. God bless America, everybody. Man, she's flying.
The only country something like you can survive in. I mean,
she's flying better than Glory. Glory ain't flying too good. Come on, Glory. Get out there, baby. There we go. Now she needs some help. Now the wind just died. Glory needs a little bit more wind than the Rebel. Here we go. Love them two flags together. Check out our friend's Actions Auto Parts. He's from Kentucky. Jamie Phillips. I bet he's a rebel. Jamie, are you a rebel? Yay, yay.
It's yee, yee. It's not yay, yay, but hey, who am I to correct the great Barry Beamer?
If she flies again, boy, I tell you what, it's a long time for that flag to fly. Yeah. The Rebel yells in the wind.
You do know that fucking song has nothing to do with what you're trying to make it have to do with, right? The song has Rebel Yell, White Way, all that shit has nothing to do with the Rebel flag.
But check out my buddy Actions Auto Parts.
Skip a little bit forwards.
Challenger Scat Pack doing that burnout in that last video, guys. If you didn't see it, check that video out. The one right before this one. See you in the next one. Bye bye.
I thought this had to do with the road.
Rebel flag in my Plymouth. My old Plymouth and the Rebel flag. Yeah. See you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.
you mean the car you've had for 15 years that you've got turned back to the earth for the last 12? And you act like it's some kind of flex?
Remember your ABCs! Always be clogging! And the Walmart app has over 500 million items.
Walmart has dancing
bragged
shoes?
she has 95 cars. Most of these have 20 years.
The Walmart you thought you knew is now
He's
new.
saving cars. He's not a car hoarder, not a junkyard.
These dishes just aren't
Save
getting
it.
clean.
Put it back
Problem isn't
alive.
the
Put it back on the road.
It's likelier detergent. I recommend switching to Cascade Platinum Plus. These new
Here
pods dissolve
soon,
completely
I'll
and
show
have
y'all a
gone,
car I
breaking down up to
I mean, I know
400% of tough stuck-on foods.
I
Cascade
got one
Platinum
out back
Plus.
that's been here, and it's basically I killed that car.
Since COVID.
I mean,
It's
I
a
let it set, and I let it set the
1972
carpet in it, and
Mustang Fastback.
it's a shame.
Alright, let's see here.
Alright guys, welcome back. You're back with the Beamer Sun Garage, and we appreciate you coming back. So, this is our porch. It's an enclosed porch.
Bored
And
out.
it's got some of our
Yep.
junk stored in it, a bunch of kerosene heaters, some bucket seats, some old dresser drawers, carburetor,
You mean dressers?
bowling ball
The
bag.
drawers are what's in them, but
Just a bunch of
I get
collection
that
of
you're old. You get
clothes
words
and
twisted.
stuff out here on the porch. Bags and baskets of clothes. So. But that's not why we're on here.
Yeah, because you know everybody puts their basket of
close
dirty
the porch,
laundry on their front porch.
It's attached to the house, but it looks like it's gonna fall off. So
If it's the rest
we
of
have
your
one of our
house,
YouTuber friends, Two Hacks Garage, Jeff Rowe.
nobody go
We
bug
like
that
Jeff
man
Rowe. He's a
at
pretty
all.
cool guy, man. You guys get around to checking out his channel.
He ain't about buried.
It's known as Two Hacks Garage, also Jeff Rowe 521 on Instagram. And he was interested in buying our old Omega. So, we have a lot of cars that we bought back in the day, and even not too far back in the day, that were bought very cheap. So we're going to start
Here's
off
that
with some
great
of the
boy
cars
that
advice.
fucked up having a
What's
real
up? We're
family.
going to do a little reminiscent about some of the cars
What a
that we
waste.
bought around here, and that we still have, and
At
the
least
prices that we paid
at
for some
least
of them.
she found happiness
And
in
like
my
that right there was $800.
I think that was like 250, wasn't it?
No,
I
we paid $800 for that one.
800. But
$800 for the Buick.
But still, that was a good
Yeah,
deal.
we paid $800.
800 for a
16
four-door.
Buick
Yeah,
Skyline.
yeah, we paid $800 for it. That was from Davey.
Worth $800. All day
And it's
long
got
parts.
it
I mean,
had a
at that
352
time,
barrel, now it's got a 455.
It's been upgraded to a 455.
455.
Upgraded.
Yeah,
Y'all want to know
four-door.
upgraded the bitch
It is
both
the
of the
four-door
balls.
flavor, but, you know, we don't care.
I
We
don't know
like
what
the
parts you get
four-door.
off of it down. I mean, the fenders
Yeah,
and
we
shit.
like
I mean,
four-door.
maybe
You can-
bumpers, grill. I
Garage
mean,
says it's the crew camp.
it's an
flavor.
$800
Yeah,
car
it's
all
a
day
crew cab
long. You
flavor.
can't
That's
say
what
that.
Dennis,
I mean, every bit
David
of it
Crocker
$800
would call
car.
them too, but
But that's about
we
it.
like them because you can take it to the swap meet or flea market and you can pack it full of stuff.
That's
And
not
so
why
we're gonna
Fry
start
Burger
over
didn't
here
like
at some
them
of the cars
cars
that
at all.
were bought back in the day.
You're a fucktard.
That one there, I traded a dirt bike for that green Mach 1, a
Yeah, it's
YZ
junk.
125.
We know who came out of the
84
better into that
model.
deal.
And we're going to start right here. So here's our
for 20 years.
first
The car wasn't
Barracuda. I
that bad.
bought it when you were, he walked away, when he was 9 years old. And I paid
Damn, Barry Ryan don't even want to be a
$350,
deal
actually
with you. Ain't
$300
that a
for that
bitch?
car.
This is way before us.
And so it's a 65 Barracuda. It was a 6-cylinder, 3 in a tree, and it's got a 318 in it right now, with automatic, and an 8.
So you're the asshole that torch cut the fucking inner fenders out of that car?
Hang on. When he walks up to his Roadrunner, listen to what he says. Listen when he talks about the hood. Listen to what he says. That car is a base, because the base engine in a fucking 70 Roadrunner is a 383.
He says it's the base in his last video he did
Yeah.
on it.
It's the base engine. An upgraded transmission, because I guess a 3-speed probably would have been.
It would have been a base. 3-speed would have been stock factory, the
Yeah.
lowest you can buy, 3-speed.
So they upgrade to a transmission, but that's it. Let's switch
Stick.
about the hood. That car's not a factory stick
Quarter
car.
rear end for $300. And the second car I bought
It would
was
have
a
been better off if it would have
68
been more rare if it was an automatic in that.
Dodge Corvette, and this was bought for $100.
Or a 4-speed.
I bought it for $100.
$100.
And 318 automatic. It barks second gear rubber. It's another four-door
Wow.
flavor.
Bark
But
second
we
gear
like
rubber.
them.
Holy shit.
And then the
318
third car
Subaru.
here on this line here
This
is a 1976 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. Looks like it's got a couple tires that are low in the rear. And this was bought for $750. And it was a salvage title. And it still has a salvage title. We got to get the title, get the car inspected. It was hit in the back, and I already repaired it. And we saved all the receipts on all the parts that we
In
bought.
Indiana,
That we
you
could
just
take it
run
to
with
the
those titles,
state
that's
patrol
later,
and they can
you know.
inspect it.
Hang on. I want to speak on this.
It was hit in the back, and I've already repaired it. And we saved all the
No, man.
receipts on all the parts that we bought, that we could take it to the State Patrol and they can inspect it.
Hey, Barry. I'll tell you what. How much would it cost for me to have you take it to the State Patrol right now? But when you can't send Ryan in, you have to go in and hand him your ID. How much money do I have to throw on the table for you to tow that car to the fucking fucking Ohio State Police?
Cause they ain't gonna drive there. That's for sure. We know that.
Because I would even come up and watch you take it there.
I know some states when it has a salvage title, you have to have them sit in and.
No,
And it ain't nothing to do with the salvage titles. Is what I'm saying.
8 GT. We call it
Select
Time
few
Machine.
know why I'm
and I
saying
gave
that.
big money for that car. It was like $5,000 or $5,500 the guy charged me for that car.
Think about it.
And so
Everything is $5,000 from him not beating his case that his brother threw on him to the lawyer fees and all. Everything's five. It's like $5,000 is like $1 million to Barry. It's like it's what he's stuck on.
5-speed with every option, sunroof, air conditioning, tilt, cruise, you name it. It's got it.
Ooh, I don't know enough about them to say anything. I would figure tilt and cruise would be standard, but
A car like that.
hang on a minute.
It would.
Wash.
Hang on.
Smell.
No, cruise wouldn't have nothing to do with the transmission, though, would it? It'd be a stick.
Cruise has nothing to do with transmission.
And another car my son bought, it's a 64 Dodge 880 that we just recently
Soul
fired it
car
up
shop.
on the channel. It's got a 361 V8 4-barrel 727 push button automatic. We gave $680 for that car.
Woo!
So you can see why, we got so many cars because we bought them so cheap.
And you kill them.
That don't give you
Crown
the right to
Vic,
kill
I
them.
bought
I mean, you got the right to
93
kill them, but
from
don't get on there like you're a saver.
Trucker's Junkyard for $300. Needed a motor.
with
Hearst,
the motor.
96
I want to see you change that motor.
Hearst
Barry.
Cadillac. My son got it for a guy owed my son $500, so he gave him the car. And
He
that's how
fucked
we
your boy hard.
acquired that. This car here is a it's a 2000 model Grand Prix, and it's not the GT flavor, or the GTP, but it is a GT. It is a GT body. So it's cool. It's got 3,800. I paid $700 for that car. And next
I don't know
video
enough about
over
it to tell
here
you if that's cool or not.
is a tow truck. We paid $2,200 for it. DNS F350 Super Duty, I believe. They said it was Super Duty is what my buddy Eric said, and of course Scott Kitty said it was a 350 Super Duty XL. I don't know if that front end's right. I think the front end's been changed. It's an 86 and it's got a later model doghouse on it. And it's got the late model headlights and grille. 86 didn't have that grille or those headlights. Next one is a 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner
Now
that
listen.
I've actually traded a guy a Challenger I had and $1,000 cash. And that's how I got that
Would you have done that, Dad?
I don't know, maybe.
1970
Depends
I
on
believe it was a
how much shape the other car was in
334,
and what shape that was in.
air grabber hood, so it's got the ram air hood.
You understand?
And I got
$1,000
$1,000 in
Listen to what he says.
that 1970
He doesn't mention
I
the
believe it
original
was a
car at
383
all.
car.
No, it's an original air grabber car.
air grabber hood, so it's got the ram air hood. And I got $1,000 in a car. I paid $350 for a car from my friend Crocker again, and then I bought a motor for $250. So $550, $650. I probably got $2,000 in this car with the car I traded in. And
Holy shit.
And you bought the
and
hood
when I
for it.
paid
You
out,
just
I
said
had
that.
$1,000
I mean-
on the trade. So I traded him a 1972 Dodge Challenger and $1,000 cash, and that's how I got the Roadrunner. And then, of course, this car here, my son bought that car from a guy, and I think he paid $2,400 for it. It was a Christmas present. Yeah, it's just like the one I had in high school. It was my first car. It's a 65 two-door Catalina.
What spent
And
$2,500
it's
on
a
you for
sports
Christmas? How
coupe,
much
and
you
it
spent on
has the
you?
Venturi interior package that my dad specced out that the
Shit.
first one had. And when we bought it, it had the Venturi, and my dad would have been so proud.
You were a
I don't
fucking
know if he ever
stain
saw
on his
that car.
existence.
Some thinks that he might have seen it, or he heard about the car. But I wish now I could go back and with the car when it
Oh,
was
I bet
running
you
and driving.
did,
It is still running, but it's not driving right now. Brakes are out of it, and fuel system issue. And sure, I'd like to take it over to Mom's house and pick up my dad, take him for a ride, go to the store with him. But my dad's gone now, and so's my mom. It's pretty.
And you don't have no family no more.
Crying shame that, you know, you're basically born to die, guys. I mean, and another car over here is a 1963 Plymouth Valiant with a bunch of stuff piled on
No,
it.
Barry, something you don't know, and you didn't try was, you're not just, yeah, you're born to die, but it's what you do here that really matters. And spending your life robbing, stealing, collecting 86 piles of junk, fucking over your own flesh and blood, that's what you want to call living.
Nasty shit to kids.
If
Being racist.
If that's what you want to call living, then, dude, you got a rude awakening.
It's about the imprint you leave. You're
But
supposed to
it's a
leave the world
convertible.
better than it was when you came into
And
it.
I think we gave
At least you're
$350 for it or
imprint.
something like that, $300. Something like that. Car runs, drives. It doesn't stop, but it does run and drive. Okay, guys, we're going to stop at this right here. There's more to do, more to see. A lot more cars.
And you act like running and you act
Eleanor's
like
over
motors
here, which is
starting,
one of my
cars
favorite
moving.
cars.
That means something, man. Most
It's a
cars in junkyards, dude,
1972
will start and move.
Mustang Fastback.
I mean, how you gonna
that,
sell
I
motors
think
and
I paid
trainings? I mean-
$500 for it. It had no motor, no tranny.
And now
I
they
had
got
picked
no
up
frame.
a 70
No
Ford
underside.
XL convertible, and it had a 429 C6 in it, and it only had 80,000 miles on it, and it drove. Well, for some reason, I was always wanting to build a big block Mustang.
Okay, you want
And-
to tell them the story? We'll just let you tell it, and then we'll let Barry tell it and see if it adds up to the same.
He always wanted to build a big block Mustang. He started out with the blue, whatever the fuck it is. What is it, Christine? Is that what he calls it? He was going to do Christine, and then he bought a big block for it, and he sent it to the machine shop. Come to find out it was cracked. So he never paid the machine shop. They kept the motor, which he goes into a tangent about how they fucked him on that. But so he didn't do it with the blue one. So he got this one, and he got that other car. And him and Ryan, on his 40th birthday, went out there, and they couldn't make motor mounts. They couldn't fab nothing up. So they took a ball chain, and they chained the motor in the car.
I think that's about it.
I didn't realize it right away when I got
Never
the
finished
car.
it. Never did
I
it.
guess I think I was going to put a 302 in it, and then I come up with the idea of putting that 429 with that C6 out of that XL, and I built my first big block Mustang. So I had
Hold on.
$500 in the car body,
Rewind. 3
and a
seconds.
motor and tranny that was in another car. I think I gave a couple $100 for that in it, and it only had 80,000 miles on it, and it drove. Well, for some reason, I was always wanting to build a big block Mustang, and I didn't realize it right away when I got that car. I guess I think I was going to put a 302 in it, and then I come up with the idea of putting that 429 with that C6 out of that XL, and I built my first
You
big
what,
block
bitch?
Mustang. So I
I
had
thought you'd never said you
$500
built cars.
in the car body,
I
and the
mean,
motor and tranny that was in
you
another
can't make it
car.
up.
You
I
can't
think I
make it
gave
up,
a
dude.
couple $100
I
for
never
that.
said I
So
never
over
once said
$1,000
I built cars.
bought and built me my first big block Mustang some
Said it
41
again.
years ago.
Bought and built.
So, yeah. Or, excuse me, 21 years ago. I was 40 years old when I put that car together. On my birthday, I was putting the engine in that car with my son. And there you guys go. There's some of the history about some of the cars, how they were bought, and what they were bought for. And, of course, they were all brought here by the white truck. And then my
No.
son, excuse me, my
You're a liar. Your mom
My
paid to have
mother,
half the price back there. You even
helped
say
out.
it in one of these
And we
videos.
had a company called Augie's Towing, and they towed 15 cars up there. But there's 86 cars and trucks, so they towed 15 for us at $100 a pop. So yeah, Mom paid them $1,500. They
There you
towed
go.
15 cars up here, and I got the rest of them up here with the
That's
white truck. So
pathetic.
yeah, a lot of them were
Right.
brought up here with the white truck. Most of them are here, you know, because of the white truck.
Hold
So
on,
they
hold
got
on.
here.
But listen to this, folks. Okay, and this would have been 10 years ago or so. So even 10